Today I'm without the laptop and we have one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to review the book by the great media analyst Mark Dice, The True Story of Fake News. Cue that crummy, low-budget intro because this is the 4th episode of The Adam Boyer Show.
In a world gone crazy, common sense, logic, and Christian values are needed. Adam Boyer is here to provide you all three in The Adam Boyer Show.
Okay, so today, as I said, we're going to be reviewing the book. This is the cover of it right here. The book called The True Story of Fake News by Mark Dice. True Story of Fake News, How Mainstream Media Manipulates Millions. I just said it there to let y'all get a good look at it. I'm going to talk about it real quick. It is a marvelous book. I believe it has about 300 pages, full of footnotes. It's got, I believe, almost 800, or maybe it's over 800. I think it's almost 900 footnotes in the book. Very little of it is actually Mark's opinion. So for the liberal talking heads that like to criticize the book for being all right-wing narrative, they can't do that really because it's all or almost all of it is sourced and it has a source. So I'm going to take the book here. Just set it there so y'all can get a look. And I'm going to open it up here. Let's see. Final page count is 325 pages. Let's see. That is 881 sources, footnotes. So in the book, I'll just go ahead and read you the back cover. He asked, is fake news being spread through social media as a part of an information war? Are political operatives publishing disinformation to smear the opposition and help their own agendas? Who creates fake news? How does it spread? And can it be stopped? What are the real-world effects of fake news stories that go viral? Did it affect the outcome of the 2016 presidential election? Or is fake news a fake problem designed to justify tighter control over the mechanisms of sharing information online to drive audiences back to brand name media outlets because their audiences and influence are dwindling? Media analyst Mark Dice takes a close look at the fake news phenomenon and the implications of megacorporations like Facebook, Google, and Twitter becoming the ultimate gatekeepers and distributors of news and information. You will see the powerful and deceptive methods of manipulation that affect us all as numerous organizations and political activists cunningly plot to have their stories seen, heard, and believed by as many people as possible. The depths of lies, distortions, and omissions from traditional mainstream media will shock you, and now they're colluding with the top tech companies trying to maintain their information monopolies. This is the true story of fake news. Mark Dice, I don't know if you've seen his YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna put on my channel, his channel in the featured channel section, and so you can go there and check it out. If you haven't, you really need to. He was the first conservative YouTuber, I believe, to hit 1 million subscribers. I think it was back in 2017, which is when this book was published. But since then he has I believe 700,000 because YouTube has been so suppressing his content and his channel. So go definitely check out his channel. He does kind of funny reports most weekdays, I believe. He does funny reports, he does in-depth serious reports. They're usually under 8 minutes. He does man on the street interviews, and of course he does write these books, and he is a very good author. This book was really interesting. It has a lot of chapters, but they're not super long. For me, that's a plus. I prefer to have a book with a lot of shorter chapters than a book with with a few long chapters. He has the introduction, Real Fake News. These are the chapter titles, by the way, other than introduction. So intro, Real Fake News, Media Circus, The Power of Propaganda, Lying by Omission, Fake Hate Crimes, Operation Mockingbird, The White House Correspondents' Dinner, Liberal Bias Confirmed, The Sun Valley Conference, The New Media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google, Wikipedia, CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, MSNBC, and Conclusion. He, as I said, it's very thoroughly written. It's very interesting. Each chapter, I would say, is an average of maybe 10 pages or so. He has... they're not super long. Like I said, they have a lot of little sub-chapters inside of them. For instance, this one, flip to one, Lying by Omission. He has in it the section Censoring Leftist Violence. ignoring illegal immigrant crimes, anti-white racism, censoring radical Islamic terrorism, George Orwell's memory hole, and then that's it for the rest of the chapter. Then he has fake hate crimes, as I said, a bunch of great chapters in here. He details everything overall, all the media, and then he goes more in depth with a chapter each on Facebook, Wikipedia, CBS, Twitter, ABC, MSNBC, all that and more. He's very thorough, as I said. It's a very interesting book. It's not just a bunch of random facts strung together. It's a very good book, and I assume you would assume I did actually read it. I'm not just being paid or something to give a review here. I really did read the book, and I really liked it. It's got great cover art, by the way. Look at that. Got the little media man with puppet strings on him. But yeah, he also has the conclusion at the end. I don't think I said that, but it is very good, and he tells in it. Trying to think of specifics here. One of the things I love is how he tells about how, as we move more into the information age and digital age, why it's so important to, why subscription, real physical magazines and newspapers and books were all better than digital ebooks now, or, recording things on VCRs as opposed to VHS tapes or something. Because, and he details that in here, how could they can just, big companies can go in and just alter or physically delete them, or, alter or delete them or manipulate them, and you might never even know about it, and that has happened multiple times. So yeah, it is a very good book. Trying to think of other stuff in there. He does expose and list many instances of the media lying by omission and making up stuff and censoring stuff. It's just very it was kind of flabbergasting to me. I knew it was bad. I didn't realize exactly how bad it was. And the thing is, obviously not all of it went in this book. To put all of it in here, you'd probably have to have a book 5 times this size. I don't know. And this is 325 pages. 325 pages of very interesting, very thorough, very good, very solid conservative opinions. Obviously, it has some conservative opinions in it, but for the most part, it's just plain facts, and they are sourced. They have the footnotes. I think he does it not Chicago style. I'm blanking on what it's called now, but I don't remember what style it is. But he has the link if it's to stuff online. He'll do the list the book and the date, so you can go back and check all of his work if you want to. Where can you buy the book? You can buy it on Amazon.com. Download it from your favorite ebook store. I think Kindle, Google Books, Apple iBooks, I guess. You can download it from all of those places, and then on Amazon you can order it in paperback. And he also has a ton of other books as well. He has Hollywood Propaganda, How TV, Music, and Movies Affect Our Culture, The Resistance Manifesto, Fact and Fiction, the Liberal Media Industrial Complex. There's just a lot of books he has. Actually, I think there's a place in the back. Let me just list them for you real quick so you can know where to get this book. And by the way, I will link this book in the description of the video. And also, you will know where to find more of his books. As I said, download them on your favorite ebook stores or order them from paperback on Amazon. He has Liberalism, Find a Cure, The Illuminati in Hollywood, Inside the Illuminati, Facts and Fiction, The New World Order, Facts and Fiction, The Resistance Manifesto, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare, The Bilderberg Group, Facts and Fiction, Bohemian Grove, Facts and Fiction, and he's come out with more books since this one was printed and released back in 2017. So yeah, ultimately, if you're looking for a book with very good information you're not going to get from any mainstream pundits, doesn't even matter if they're conservatives, even a Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, Sean Hannity type, maybe even not Tucker Carlson, probably not going to talk about this book. So I'm hoping that this brought this to your attention, and I do hope you enjoyed today's report, and let me know by liking the video if you did. And I'm going to do more book reviews in the future. I might be doing I'm reading a Vodi Bakum book I might review soon, and I hope to interview author Rick Boyer, and he can talk about his book, God, Caesar, and Idols, coming up shortly. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been another episode of The Adam Boyer Show. Make sure to tune back in very soon. Whoa! You just made it to the end of an episode of The Adam Boyer Show. If you've made it all this way, you must have liked what you've seen, so you know what you need to do, right? Like the video, help the reach spread, and get the word out about this show. Also, subscribe. You won't regret it.